Hi, I'm Dr. Rowland, though I'm sure I don't think I need to do any introductions because every one of you in this class would have at least had one course with me, the Intro to School Counseling at this point, because this class is a requirement for school counseling students. So this is COUN642, that is Theories and Methodology of Brief Therapy or Brief Counseling, sometimes just referred to as brief counseling. And that's because the focus of the course is to have you look at mainly two theories that work best in the school setting, and that's because in a school setting, your counseling must be done quickly, so in a brief format. With that being said, the two theories that we're going to look at in detail is reality therapy as well as solution-focused brief therapy or solution-focused brief counseling. We're going to spend a little bit more time on the solution-focused brief counseling. And the textbook that you would use, there are two required textbooks for this course that I would like for you to purchase. Is the first one is Brief Counseling That Works, and it should be in the textbook. In the bookstore by Gerald Sclair. And this one we really will go through in detail, not in detail, well, in details, but through the entire book. And then a very small, thin, narrow book that you can purchase through ASCA bookstore called Choice Theory, Using Choice Theory and Reality Therapy to Enhance Student Achievement and Responsibility. So this is a textbook, and it tells you, says from grades 4 to 12. But anybody who knows me know that my approach, my theoretical approach has always been reality therapy, in that not only do I say, but I know that it works well in anywhere from P all the way to, that is preschool, all the way up to 12th grade. And even works well in beyond that. But if you do want a theory that makes sense to me, definitely reality therapy. I provided you with PowerPoint lectures of both approaches so that you can have an overview of that. And it is my hope to upload videos, I would say lectures of each of the theoretical approaches, so that you can have an understanding of what the theory is all about, and then the focus on how you would use it in a school setting. So the first two classes, class sessions, is gonna be focused on reality therapy, and then most of the remaining weeks are gonna be on brief counseling or solution-focused counseling. I do want to let you know that this class is totally and completely online, meaning there is no synchronous session. It is asynchronous, meaning there will be no meetings, no Zoom, no class-wide Zoom meetings. However, if you do need to meet with me regarding a particular issue as it relates to the course, then we can schedule a Zoom meeting or we can take care of it via email. You may email me through the class website or through my MRSA email account. Either one of those I will respond to. And I will be looking at the discussion questions, your responses, on a weekly basis. So just so you would know, for the most part, I will provide you, I will be reading them, and I may respond to your postings, or I may click on the fact that I liked it, or I may just read it and not say anything, depending on whether I need to make a response or not. So just let you know that I will be checking, and the way that's going to be done with your discussion question, it's going to be done every week, and it's going to be based on your reading of the chapters from the textbook, the two required textbooks. And you will do that. Your first response will be on Tuesday. You must have it uploaded or posted by Tuesday on or before midnight. And then you will respond to a posting of at least one other student response, and that has to be done on or before Saturday midnight. I do not want you to upload your response. I want you to post it directly into Canvas so that anyone opening up will be able to read it right away. We would not have to click on an attachment to read your response. No, it must be posted directly in. And in some instances, I may upload my response to the discussion question just so that you can have an idea of the full details of the question to ask. There is no right or wrong. I'm simply looking to see your understanding of what you've read and that you're actually getting it. There are other assignments for this class that you must give attention to, so be mindful of that. Just like I said, the class is asynchronous, meaning you're working at your own pace, but it is within the parameters of the syllabus, what's required, those requirement dates. So be sure to have that. One of the assignments that's required that I want you to begin to think about and identify very early on is you are going to be required to do a video recording of you with a school age child. All right. I would rather the child not be your own child. I would rather the child be someone that you do know. It can be a niece, a nephew, a cousin, a neighbor's child, a friend's child, a colleague's child. It's totally up to you. But you're going to do a recording of about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, or maybe even up to 20 minutes. Do not go over 20 minutes. And you are going to decide whether you're going to use reality therapy or solution-focused brief counseling approach in working with the child. Does not have to be an identified issue. You can even make one up and just tell the child that, okay, we're going to be doing a make-believe. Depending on how old the child is, we'll be able to actually get into that. So we'll be doing that. But I'm looking to see in this video, I'm looking to see how you engage with the child, with the student, and also how you understand how to use or how to implement reality therapy or solution-focused brief counseling in your approach. So you will choose to use one or the other. Now, this counseling session approach is going to be based on your theoretical orientation, because you are going to write a paper of your personal theoretical orientation, identifying one or the other, either reality therapy or solution-focused brief counseling. So any one of those you're going to identify that fits best with you. And then you will show me how you would implement that in your counseling session. So your personal theory is going to inform or at least be the same as the approach that you would use in the counseling session with the student. Another assignment is going to be coming up with a peer helper or peer mentoring program. So I want you to do a little bit of research on what are the peer helper programs that are out there, or peer mentoring programs that are out there, one that you like and that you can see yourself using. So you will then take that and you will do a slide presentation using PowerPoint. I don't want a paper. I just want a presentation. So I want you to do a like it's from your research. You are going to put it together as if you're presenting this to colleagues, other counselors, maybe at a professional organization conference, or you're going to share this information with students that you're training to be peer helpers or peer mentors. So, so your presentation is going to either be geared towards presenting this information to colleagues or presenting this information to your students who are going to be peer helpers or peer mentors. All right. So that is going to be one of your assignments. And then the last assignment is I'm going to provide you with a number of case scenarios, and you're going to actually do a professional case study, sharing how you would work with this particular student facing this particular issue. And I have questions that's related. So take your time, go through the syllabus to understand the requirements, and any questions that you may have. By all means, feel free to email me about these, but please know that this is an online class that you sign up for with no identified class time meetings. And so it means that you are going to read, and if you and the expectations that you're going to understand what it is that you've read. And if you don't, then reach out to me and I will help you with whatever it is for clarity. I think that's about it. I look forward to your participation in this course and the learning outcomes as a result of you taking this course. All right.